Aberration, considered ARK's hardest map, where the surface is a pure raging fire, and down in the depths is full of radiation, and the only habitable place is full of angry dinosaurs. Thank you to Zanny Zebra for the video idea. This video wouldn't be possible without him. My only 3 goals are to tame a rock drake, survive 100 days in hardcore so if I die it is over, and to defeat Rockwell, who injected himself with element and got ripped. And oh yeah, this map has no flies, so travelling might be a bit of a struggle. Day 1, I woke up in this strange land apparently called Fertile Lake. With having no idea about this map, I did the only reasonable thing and just started brutally punching trees, made a pickaxe, broke some rocks, made an axe, and some spears, just the essential tools. And due to my terribly low level, muscular character, I crafted a bunch of foundations and just demolished them because apparently that works.
Whoa, the hell? What? No.
And then later on I had to help decrease the turtle population as there was getting too many of them, and then discovered that rocks started popping out of the grounds. Yeah, it was an earthquake, but I was confused.
The hell? What? Is that an earth? Oh, rocks are popping out. Okay.
Day 2 began with me almost dying to those poisonous mushrooms, again. And then I made a fish basket, put it in the water where there wasn't any fish. I then upgraded my armor to hide and set up some foundations with spikes for extra protection. Then I was on the hunt for hide and killed a scorpion, but forgot they don't have hide.
Damn it, I needed hide.
So I found an Ovis chilling and minding his own business.
This is gonna be such a waste of mutton, but I really need that hide.
Turns out his meat was not wasted, as I used it in the new mortar and pestle to make narcotics. And I also made a campfire in a forge and used a tiny bit of metal I had left over to make a smithy. And by the morning I had a crossbow and a metal pick ready and was searching for something to tame when I came across this bulb dog.
Yes, a bulb dog. Oh, I need you. Yes, you can be Bubs. Look at this bad boy.
There was also an iguanodon nearby, and if you don't know these creatures, they have infinite stamina, which are pretty useful, so I bowled it and knocked it out. And once he tamed, I called him Spee. Why? Because it's almost the word speedy, but not quite.
You think it's f***ing funny, huh?
How does this work then?
I was still on the hunt for any dinos I could tame though, and I found this dodo, but Spare my iguanodon just didn't agree with me on this one.
No! Spare, I wanted to tame that.
So instead I knocked out a parasaur with a slingshot, even though I had a crossbow and narcotics, because I made a slingshot and I was not going to waste it. And he was called Burby Collector. And once I returned back to my base, I gave them both saddles and fortified my house, well, more of a floor, a bit more. I then used some of the green crystal in the air to make a spyglass, which was very good at telling us where not to go. Yep, no way I'm going down there. And then I found a companion for Bubs called Bubba.
Yeah, what does the bear want from me? Why? I didn't do anything.
Hey, sorry to interrupt here, but I have a new Discord, so join at the top link in the description and continue watching to hear more about it later. On day 4, we may have had some unsuspecting visitors.
That's not good. That's not good. No. No. No, wrong animal.
Oh, Burby, you legend. Oh, no. Wow, that was intense. To make things worse, Spee was literally killing himself on my own spikes, and as I was scared to leave the area until he recovered, I farmed this morning's intruder for meat and some stone to make a taming pen, which I set up down the road. And it may be a simple trap, but it always does the job. Lucky for me though, a new Ravager pack had spawned quite close to my taming pen, and I was able to trap 2 of them, a level 72 and a level 8. Their friend though, I had to put to sleep first, permanently.
Yeah, you're dead.
And for the ones trapped in the pen, I shot them with loads of tranks until they were forced into submission after they just watched their friends die to my hands. But I needed Prime to tame these guys, so I killed a Paracer that was in the air just with my crossbow, and the low level one was called Guard, because its only purpose is to serve the high level one. Raven has been tamed.
And I think he's the alpha because he has a weird glow on him. Uh-oh, that's really not good. Why do the bears not like us?
After enough of bears' vendetta against us, I saw some stegos and decided to send my dinos on them because I needed to level them up.
Oh no.
As you can tell, I was so sad at God's death. Since the Diplo aggroed onto us, Raven was kind of just biting his ankles for a really, really long time. It took a while, and once I finally was allowed back to my tiny base, I made tons of spark powder because I had loads of leftover stone and flint from trying to get metal because there are no actual metal nodes anywhere.
These kind of look like weapons. They look sick.
But anyway, I still wanted some more brute force, and I found a level 91 tech stego. You know how this goes. Knocked it, put up spikes, and...
No.
So, raptors are slightly annoying, and I had to settle for this level 64 trike instead. But on the bright side, I had just enough metal to make Raven a saddle, and I was ready to commit some real damage now I had a good strong mount. Day 6, I found a level 112 stego and a level 62 tech stego, and you already know what happened. I made them mine, and I called them Sammy and Sam because my originality in names is amazing. But when I took them back to base, I made a few more spikes, so happened the other day, doesn't happen again. And I made saddles for the stegos, walked about 10 meters and realized these guys are so slow. Oh, this is going to be painful to travel with. Later on though, while crafting narcotics, I somehow managed to consume a bunch of them and put me out for what felt like an eternity, but was actually just 2 minutes.
Uh-oh, I just ate a lot of narcotics. Oh god. God damn it. How much did I eat? Oh god, it's still going up. Wow, I have maxed out my torpor. Oh, finally. I was out for quite a while. It turned to day 7 while I was out. Great.
Day 7, I used Burby Collector to gather more narco berries to make more narcotics since I ate them all. A bit later though, I was high enough level to make flak, and I was able to make a couple pieces before running out of metal, and I had to break these stupid rocks again that barely give you any metal. But while on my ventures, I did come across 2 raptors that were decent level, so of course, knocked them out, put spikes around them and had to get primed, so I targeted Paraces again, and once they were tamed, I brought them back to base and named them Kanye and Drake. Because they're raptors.
You think it's fucking funny, huh?
Day 8, and I finally realised my stupidity of putting a fish basket in a location where there was no fish.
Let's check.
No fish. I mean, I guess it makes sense, there is no fish in this area. And realising my stupidity once again, I had been struggling for oil and metal to make a fabricator, and only just remembered tech creatures literally give me both of them. So I chomped on a parasaur for a while, and I would have got a bit more resources, but Raven had other ideas.
No, why?
Anyway though, I was still able to make a fabricator and a smithy, and you may be wondering why I'm making another smithy. It's because I'm getting out of this dump, I don't like this base, and I'm moving to a much cooler location.
Why?
Today was the day I was migrating to a new location. Where, you may ask? I have no idea, I don't know where anything is on this map, but just let the journey begin.
Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Sammy, you're a bit slow. No! Boba! No!
Mr. Krabs.
Oh no! 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 Stucky! Rest in peace, Stucky. You helped me a lot. Like a lot.
Alright, let's rest here. You guys stay, I'm going. Well, that journey wasn't too bad, but it's not finished yet. I left my slow dinos on that island to heal and went scouting with my raptors, as we can cover much more ground in a much quicker time. Nope, 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 nope. No way, no way. I also discovered Ravagers can climb vines, and it was just so cool. I didn't know about this.
The hell? This is sick. God, we didn't want to fool. But this is so cool. What?
I love when OBS randomly shrinks my recording.
Well, this isn't very nice. Well, it's much better having the raptors now.
Yeah, about what I just said.
No! Kanye! No!
By day 11, I had found a nice but dangerous area I would want to build my base, and when looking over at this weird blue zone, I fell off and got a bit scared, but keep in mind, I've never played this map before, and I don't know what creatures lie in this area.
Oh no! No, 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 no. What is that? No! Oh! No, 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 no. We're not meant to be down here. We are not meant to be down here. Thank God. Oh. We are not prepared for that zone yet.
How many times? This is why they're on my hotbar. Today's a good day for all of you watching. It's the last day of this zoomed in mess. Just blame OBS. As you can see, I set up a farming raft because I was not going to the new base location unprepared, as it's quite scary. And I got to farming metal. A lot of it because of those goddamn pesky raptors. And just off from my island, I found a high level Ravager pack. So I set up a nice easy trap and it actually went really smooth.
Ah, no! Oh. Ah! Leave me alone.
See, that went really smooth. But before I could knock them out, I had to take out the remaining threats, which were a few raptors, and realised one of them was quite high level and would be a good replacement to Kanye.
Let's go.
So I knocked them out, but I didn't have enough narco arrows left for the other Ravagers, so I had to bring my raft over to craft more. Welcome to the pack, Eminem. And so after knocking them out and stuffing them with meat, I took them on a murderous rampage to get them some levels.
What, why are you staring at it? What's so intriguing about it? What? Why is my raft going backwards? What? Okay then. What? I'm not even going to question it anymore.
Day 14 had a lovely start. I met underwater with Asako and his underwater Ravager minions. Yeah, I was just as confused as you are.
Uh-oh. Why is there swimming Ravagers? What? Ah!
After that ordeal though, I farmed up tons and tons of stone for cementing paste, and I finally was able to make the cliff platform, and I also made a simple pistol and a long neck rifle for extra protection, because as we've already experienced, where we're going is not that safe of a place.
What is that? No!
Finally actually get to use these things.
Oh. Hop. There we go.
This better be good. Oh, that's alright to be fair. Day 15 was the day I finally take all my dinos across the river into the new base location, and it was terribly boring. So instead I'm going to cut straight to when I arrived there and folded a Spino because I invaded his land and it was mine now. But first, fish.
Yo. It's like a whole family of fish. Oh, manta rays. Oh, I'm drowning. I kind of forgot I am not a fish. And here we have arrived. It's gonna get destroyed. Oh, he's smacking. Okay. I never had a doubt.
By day 16 I had placed down the cliff foundation on the edge of this waterfall and it actually looked really cool, but if I were to fall the outcome would be death. Anyway though, I got working on trying to make a circle with foundations, but let's just say I'm not too good at making up my mind. And I was already becoming tired of farming stone by hand because it's extremely tedious. So I went searching for a dodic and found a monk. Monkey! I didn't know they were in this game. 17%. That's alright. Uh-oh, 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 he got mad. Harambe, this isn't you. Please, we can talk about this. What's your problem? I give you food. Screw you, Harambe. Let's go! Look at this Chad. The next day I actually remembered what I was supposed to be doing and got back on task because I found a dodic by my base, so I knocked him out. And while I waited for him to tame, I actually made a gate for my base, so that was quite nice. And then I went to go to the lake area to get some of those green gems, but the ARK gods just had other ideas, I guess.
Oh, let's go. That's what I was looking for. I guess earthquakes are a bit useful.
And you know that obsidian I got? Well, I did use it to make scissors and cut my hair into braids and give myself a lovely mustache. But because of OBS, this is all you get to see. And oh yeah, the dodic tamed, and he was called Goku because he's, well, kind of strong and breaks a few things. On day 19, a Karkanos wanted in on some of that dodic action and tried to kidnap him.
Goku! No! Don't take Goku! That's what I thought! That's what I thought! Oh, poor Goku.
And after stopping an attempted kidnapping, I managed to finish the base's foundation. Holy smackers, this is big. Day 20 consisted of me farming blue gems by hand and realizing that's what Goku's whole purpose is for. But I forgot you can actually ride him and roll at a much quicker pace in his tiny legs. Ease. Day 21, I went through all the stages of grief about my base. I denied hitting it, then got mad at it, and eventually I came to acceptance and restarted it. Yes, the circle just looked terrible, I had no plan going in, and honestly I had no clue what I was doing, and it was a bad day for me. And to make it even worse, YouTube told me that only 1.7% of you that watch this video right now are subscribed. What is that all about, huh? So I have a deal for you to raise that number. If you subscribe right now or are already subscribed and you leave a replyable comment on this video, I'll respond to all of them. Whether there's 1 comment or 10,000, they're all getting responded to. Day 22, I was back in the spirit. I had a base plan and it was going really well. But I decided let's have a break from farming and have some fun. There were a few obstacles in the way though first.
Ah, lovely. Oh. Why are they so annoying? Oh. I'll take it.
But eventually I made it to the top of a very high cliff and I was ready to jump. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yo! Oh, this is so cool! Oh, this is amazing! Why have I never played this map before? This is so cool!
Day 23, I actually remembered an Anki being back near my base, so I sprinted over there like a Chad to tame it.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
Whoa, 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 what's it doing? What? They can grab you? Oh, please, let go, no, 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 let go, let go! My armor! No, no, what? No! Oh, oh no! Yeah. Jesus Christ, that was close.
Yeah, that was way too close for comfort, but after all the commotion I farmed thousands of wood for the base and may have forgotten about the Anki.
I think the Yankee died. I'm a great person.
Day 24, I was just chilling working on my base, but Espino just didn't agree with that.
Oh, what? How did you get in here? No, 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 don't push any off the edge. No, everyone, no. Why? Why? No, 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 don't push any off the edge. Oh, they killed it. Oh, did anyone fall off the edge?
Maybe I do need some gates all around my base so that doesn't happen again, and it did take me a while to realise Eminem had fallen off, not only his career, but the edge.
Oh no.
Shortly after that event though, while gathering crystal for windows at my base, I came across a Shinehorn and it was the cutest thing ever, so I tamed it and called it Billy. And since he had a better light capacity than Bubs, I was gonna have to replace him for the time being. The next day I worked on the interior of my base, like placing my smithies and fabricators, but when making a table realised they use raw metal. How? So since I had to go get metal, I decided I'd get lots and fill the forges up. Later on I changed my kite and helmet to make me look like an explorer, and I also found a Paracer with really impressive hiding skills.
How did he get up there? Are you hiding from the spy now? I don't know how long that will work for, but I'm impressed. What? Oh yes, I needed a dinosaur gateway.
When exploring after that terrible drop, I found some honey, and luckily right next to it a level 44 roll rat. These guys are insane wood harvesters, so I was going to try tame it, but I wasn't exactly sure on how you drop the honey as my keybinds aren't default, and let's just say it was a bit of a struggle.
Eat. Ah! It doesn't stay buried for very long. Alright, last one. You don't get any more. Oh, yes, go!
You guys are lucky you didn't have to watch all of that, cause I did. But the hard part has just began. I needed to bring Remy back to my base. Yes, Remy. Don't get too attached to the name, cause there was loads of things we had to sneak past, like Spinos and Carcanos and Basilisks, while an earthquake was happening. Until this.
Remy? Remy! No! Remy! No!
Yup, this game can be really cruel sometimes. Luckily though, after more searching I was able to find a level 12, so I guess he will have to do.
Okay. You don't get a name for now. You don't deserve one.
Day 27, I just farmed a bunch of metal and green gems to make a roll rat saddle, which is very expensive. Oh, you can roll? That would make sense. It is a roll rat, I guess. Oh no, the bear! Ah! Oh, the wood! Oh! This thing was great even for a level 12, but would have been even better for a level 44. Maybe if Remy hadn't jumped off a cliff. Day 28, I was finishing up the glass walls on my base, and I started on a little viewing platform that hangs over the edge of the blue zone, and nothing could go wrong, right? Wrong. Everything can always go wrong in ARK. No. That did not just happen. No. No. No, I can see it getting in. No. So I had to go out for ages and search for another one and managed to find a level 16, but I'm sick of these goddamn rats now. On the way back, guess what I saw? A level 44 roll rat. Great.
Oh no. Stop.
While I was rummaging through some of my items, I turned Bovie Collector into an anime and got an insane green drop.
Wow.
And since I happened to come across honey again, I guess I'll go tame one last rat. Oh, finally. You guys thought I forgot about this song, didn't you? Well, you're wrong. I can't have 100 days without this song in it. day 33 and 34 my footage is just straight up gone, so I recreated it for you, but you shouldn't notice a difference. And on day 33 I managed to completely finish my base, roof and all, and I found an Anki. It was low level but I had to tame it, and while gathering berries for it I found a cute shinehorn that I tamed and named Jaffa Cake. And by the end of the day my character had reached level 100. And then on day 34, the Anki had tamed, which I used to farm thousands of metal, and then I used Roadrunner to farm thousands of wood for behemoth gates around my base. Day 35, I got to placing the gates around my base, but you know how much one of these behemoth weighs? 4. My crossbow weighs 8. How does that make sense? But now that the base was fortified, I felt quite safe leaving it unattended, and I went outside and saw an alpha carcanos which Sonara smashed through.
Yes! Oh my god. 10 levels.
And deep into the night, I was searching for a mate for Sonara so I can get some of those Spino babies and raise an army. And soon after, I found a level 104 male Spino, so I set up the basic Spino trap with gates and a bear trap, tried to lure them in, but apparently they run a bit faster than I remember.
Whoa! Oh! Oh, that scared me. Jesus!
Is it stuck?
It is.
But as I was knocking him out, he just slowly evolved into a worm, but I was just able to put him to sleep before he completed the process, and I was feeling on top of the world, so I tried to take on a basilisk, but I was quickly humbled.
I don't think I can take this guy out.
Finally though, it tamed and I trekked home with it, and I didn't think I'd have such a hard time with 2 Spinos, but the new one was 1 hit away from dying when I saved him here, so I personally rode him home to keep him safe.
No. Oh, oh, oh. That was so close.
Day 37, I crafted a bunch of cementing paste, placed a generator in my base, and also made a pump shotgun. Then remembered, oh yeah, we have a good male Spino, but Sonara, our female, was originally 72 and would suck for breeding, so I went and found a level 100 female, trapped it until my game crashed, which was really annoying, because when I reloaded it, OBS did this again. And it was day 38, but I didn't have enough trank, so I went back to the base, made some more, and knocked the Spino, and then found an Ovis, killed it, fed it to it, and waited until day 39 till Annie had tamed. And we had some serious breeding to be doing, so I set up a fridge back at our base for the eggs, and then outside, I set up the hatching station with some air conditioners and a generator underneath, and then I put down the egg which hatched by day 40, and I named him Hiruzen.
Oh, it's kind of an ugly colour, but it's a baby, it's cute.
And guess who didn't turn off follow command once he was born and walked into their base, making him walk off the edge? Wait, oh me. So I had to venture down there. I did fall a bit quicker than anticipated, and I made it just in time.
Didn't mean to fall this far. Is that a dare? No!
Just in time to see his death. Due to that accident though, I set up more railings at the Safety of Workplace Act and worked on the new dino platform more and added new feeding troughs. The next day, while I was just drinking my morning water, a Carcanos disagreed with me, and apparently guns are useless against these guys, so I had to get Goku on him.
Go on, let's do this. Yes. Whoa! Can one of you guys kill? There we go. That was unnecessarily hard.
And here you're going to see a common occurrence over the next few days. All my dinos, all of them find a way to just fall off my base. But I was easily able to find him, and we got attacked by the first wave of dinos. They were quite easy to handle, other than this weird thing slowly killing me.
What is this? What's happening? Why is my screen blue? Why am I dying? Generally, what is this?
But if that wasn't bad enough, an entire army of Ravagers and every creature on the map just surprise attacked me, and it was too much for poor old Sammy.
Oh my god. What? How is there so many? No. Keep going. No! No! Sammy!
And that really did suck. I had to repair all of my armor, and then guess what? I fell off again!
No!
No! Roadrunner! Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. No! Ah! This did go much smoother than all the others because, well, I can just roll up, and once we got back to base, a new Spino had hatched, and he was called Max because one of you in the comments requested it. And then I walked away for literally 10 seconds, and this happened. It was mostly fine getting him up, other than, you know, almost dying, but it is the daily routine at this point, and I guess I need to double up the fences. Does it end up helping? Keep watching to find out. And finally, I was able to finish the foundations for my dino platform, and Max had finished growing, so he had to breed with his mother. Yeah, that's just ARK for you. And I guess we had another straggler who fell off, but who really cares at this point?
How's this happen again? Good, good, good. He's following, he's following. Yes, there he is. There's Pixis.
And when I came back, a Carcanos was trying to raid me.
No, 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 no.
And then I spent the rest of the day just farming gunpowder because I was sick of all these dinos falling off. Day 44, I was searching for drops to make cryopods. Yes, after 44 days I was finally trying to make them. And I found this just awful purple drop. It was terrible.
Okay, that's like the worst purple drop I've seen.
Then I realised I actually forgot everything to make the cryopod, so I headed back to base, but I found a higher level Anki than I have right now, so I knocked it, and yes, I didn't give it media berries, don't flame me. But while I waited, I went back to the base, got the stuff, went back to the drop, made 2 cryopods, and finished the day by stalking a roll wrap for red gems as I needed them to craft a gas collector.
Oh, I see a red. Yes, that's what I needed.
Which I placed just across from my base, and since my dino platform was done, I lined up all my dinos neatly and it looked much nicer now, and by the end of the day, we already had some gas balls ready. Day 46, I crafted up some hazmat gear for the radiated red zone because we were heading there soon. Then I placed a cook pot by the water and wouldn't light, because apparently it was in the water. Sure, wildcard. So I moved it back and it worked, and I was making med brews, which was just a very painstaking task. And I was still making med brews into the next day and didn't realise a Spino had hatched, and turns out I missed a lot of his childhood. We did have another faller, but again I stopped caring at this point. And overnight I left Sonara outside the base on aggressive mode to make the area more safer, and she was already slot capped with death. And I also made a trophy stand for my Alpha Carcanos claw, but apparently that doesn't work, which is quite sad.
Disco party. Yay.
And day 48 I made my second hazard suit, as it does slowly break from the radiation, so I'm gonna need a few of them. And I completely foolproofed from falling off my base, right? Wrong, I had 2 more babies fall off today at separate times. How? And one of them even ended up starving to death when I brought them back to my base. I'm such a terrible nanny.
I was just getting meat for it. Oh, I don't even care. I've got too many Spinos at this point.
Anyway though, I was still preparing to go get a drake egg in the red zone, so I made lots of climbing picks and zip lines as it was going to be one hell of a journey, and after finishing raising all the Spinos, I headed out. But first we sat around this strange looking plant to heal them, and then I was off. Just for an idea of the stakes here of how this video could end, if my suit gets destroyed, if I fall in the pink water, if I get pullovered, if I make one mistake, even if I take too long, I am dead. And that's just how ARK is. Really hard sometimes.
Well, that's lucky out here. That could have been fatal.
Wow, that was a journey to the centre of the earth. I didn't look at any guides on how to do that, and it was very, very hard. We lost all our Spinos but 2. None of them died, but they're all somewhere in the abyss of the red zone, all alone. Probably quite hungry. But one of our bodyguards did come with us, and he had his name changed to Legend for good reason. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have been able to get the level 128 Rock Drake egg, and the backup level 12, and also we would just be straight up dead. So he is a legend, and that was a success. Day 53, I was back at work making air conditioners for the Drake egg, because I didn't have nearly enough, so I had to farm lots of metal with Metal Smasher, and while it was smelting I went scouting for Megalosauruses in the blue zone for the Rockwell boss fight, and I got infected by the weird blue plant things again, and it straight up knocked me out and almost killed me. What do I do? No! Oh my god, my health stopped going down. Oh my god. Oh, we made it. Oh, we would have been even less than 60 health. Jesus. Day 54 started with a quick Jaffa Cake rescue mission. Yeah, I didn't realise he fell off my shoulder when I got knocked out. And you may be wondering where Billy is. Yeah, he died in the Drake Trench, so Jaffa Cake had to replace him. The day continued though by more Megalo hunting, but I didn't find any high levels, so I folded a Basilisk, tried to insulate my aircons with thatch for the Drake egg, but still no success. The next day, it happened again, and I may have left some Spinos unattended for too long. Uh-oh, I forgot about these guys. Oh, the imprint's gonna be terrible. There were also some massive earthquakes happening, which just could have ended this whole video right there and then. Whoa! Whoa! That was a big earthquake! And yeah, you know those Spinos from earlier? I forgot to feed them. Wait, what? Oh, shoot! Oh, he needs food. It's safe to say I'm not good at raising dinos, but for the rest of the day I worked on a little soon-to-be greenhouse to make crops as a better food sources. Right now I just eat berries. Day 56, I decided the thatch wasn't working and put the egg on top of the air conditioners, and it worked. Oh, yes! Oh, finally! Oh, yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, you are amazing. That took like 30 air conditioners to hatch, so it better be worth it. And while I waited for Falco to grow, I found a high level Megalo and, you know, trapped it, shot him repeatedly until he was unconscious and stuffed him with me, went home and crafted Falco's saddle. Oh! No! 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 Whoa, 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 whoa! 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 And I had logged off for the day, but when I relogged on day 57, he somehow escaped and decided death was better than being tamed. That was kind of annoying, but who cares? Falco had finished growing. I've been wanting to do this since I got Aberration. Ready? Oh! Oh my god, it's fast! Oh! I forgot you can do this. I'm invisible. Safe to say, rock drakes are awesome, but after enough playing I headed to the surface, which is only safe at night because in the day it is a raging fire, and on the surface you're able to get much better loot. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's a few of them. Once the sun rose though, I headed back and crafted the ascendant kiting gear I got and started to turn my greenhouse into an actual greenhouse. And as soon as the sun fell again at night, I headed to the larger surface this time. One, because there is more drops there. Really? And two, because Raptor Claus spawns there. He is actually what you think he is, a raptor Santa Claus that flies in the sky, drops presents at night. Some of them were a real pain to get as they fell in just super awkward locations, and it's very dangerous out there with Reapers. Oh, that's a nice chibi though. But coal? How does coal spoil 5,000 days? That's a creepy ass chibi. It's kind of ugly. Day 59, I discovered if you bribe these guys with coal and mistletoe, they give you crystals in return. There's a curious effect. Movement speed +5. Should be faster now. Whoa, look at his colours. And one of the things I got was a snowman, so I set him up at base for the festivities. It's naked Zombo. Perfect. It was day 60 and I dove straight into the Rock Drake Trench and found Bodyguard too. He was just vibing there perfectly fine. Oh my god. Bodyguard?
Jamal, you left me to die.
You've been down here for days. And I was able to get the easiest backup egg ever, like much easier than last time. And in the early morning of day 61, Raptor Claus had to tease me and drop a present outside the map. And you know that backup Drake egg I got? Well, turns out more than one was inside of there. Oh, triplets! And I finished the day off by getting a bunch of great kite and armor, which is going to be very useful for caves and the boss fight. On day 62, my base had a little visitor, so I had to reorganize my dinos. This definitely isn't annoying every time it does this. Now, I don't know if any of you have noticed, but Jaffa Cake isn't on my shoulder. He vanished. I have no clue how, but he's just gone. So I tamed up a bunch of bulb dogs in case they ever need, well, replacing. Day 63, I wasn't doing much, you know, just hanging out in the best Discord ever called Wilkes, which you should definitely join at the top link in the description if you want to be involved in future videos, like maybe my very own ARK server. And you can come just chat with people that have similar interests and maybe show off your ARK dinos. And to prove it's great, just me being in it alone gave me the luck to get these insane flak armor pieces. The source for that information? Trust me, bro. The 64th day was upon me and I headed for my first cave for the artifacts of the depths. It was pretty tough because I can only fit Shikamaru in there and the cave dinos are all super high level and I had to do parkour on a dinosaur. Right there. Oh, really? The artifact of the depths. How? But in the end, I got the artifact with no casualties, so I headed home. Wrong idea, bad 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 idea. Oh, 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 oh. No. Yes. Oh. No. Oh. But the caving was not done yet. I repaired my hazard suits, cryoed up my dinos and headed for the artifact of the stalker. And I could tell I was getting close, but I guess a Palovi just didn't agree with me. No. By day 66, I made it to the entrance of the cave. Yes, I was having a hard time finding it. Luckily though, in this cave I could use Falco as it was quite big, but it was extremely dangerous because it was full to the brim of super high level dinos. You fought well. Yes, the artifact of the stalker. Let's go. I did find the artifact and leave, and to make things even better on the way out, I found a level 112 Megalo, which of course after killing all his friends, I knocked it out. And it tamed by day 67. I did almost lose him to this Reaper, but I was able to lure him straight off a cliff. It was time to head home now, but on the way back I found a level 76, which is the second highest Megalo I've seen for a while, so I decided, I'll tame it for a little bit of breeding. Jeez, you guys are really ugly. And when I arrived back to base on day 68, I crafted everything I needed for a Karkanos trap, as apparently they're really good for the next cave. And I went out to find a high level, lured it back to base, and I did not tame it. Instead I went up to the surface and got some insane loot. Oh my god. But when I eventually had to go back down from the surface, I had to sort through all the loot as there was just so much of it. And I crafted a bunch of gunpowder for shotgun shells for the caves and the boss. And I headed back up to the surface by night, as always, until I got sneak attacked by a Reaper. That gave me a bit of a fright. Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting that. The night turned over to day 70 and I was still on the surface and I got a bit greedy. I thought I could just wait for this one last drop to come down even though daylight was breaking through. And as I thought I was going to be fine, this happened. Come on. Come on. No. No. my god! No! I honestly can't actually believe I survived that. I was probably 1 second away from death and this whole video would have been done. I'm just so grateful I'm still alive, but poor Falco. After running all the way home on foot, which was quite painful, I grabbed Michelangelo. Yes, the triplets are named after Ninja Turtles. I took him down to the trench with a few Spinos and was able to get some high-level eggs. Well, that was an eventful day. Day 71, I started building that carcano's trap, but was kinda struggling with the placement. But I had to pause that operation because love was in the air. I got a new megalo baby and my drakes had finally hatched, which were annoying because I had to demolish some of the air conditioners, but I guess they were high level, so it's worth it. But good tames need a good name. The lower level one was named Susan, and the one I'll be using is called The Rock, like Dwayne The Rock Drake.
Funny, funny, funny.
While I waited for the rock to grow though, I finished the carcano's trap. And overnight I was able to trap a level 110, but to knock him out you shoot him with boulders that have metal spikes in them. Sounds kinda painful. Get beamed, kid. Once he was knocked out though, I fed him his spilled meat because apparently he likes that, and then he was tamed. Ooh, that thing's ugly as hell. Miss crabs. Oh yeah. Oh my god, this thing is menacing. Hello sir, you seem to have an outstanding tax payment. Let me sort that out for you. Carcanoses are amazing. Why have I only just tamed one? On day 73 I made some scuba gear. You may be wondering why, Wilkes? There's no oceans or Aberration. Well, this next cave with the artifact of the shadows has a lot of water, so it's gonna be handy to have a scuba tank. It did take much longer than I'm willing to admit to find the entrance to the cave though. That is a cool looking artifact, and this is a sexy looking cave. And I had got the artifact. It was kind of a breeze with Miss Crabs, to be fair, because most things just ignore her, but even if they didn't, she could just kill him anyway. Day 74, I don't really want to talk about it. This is Future Wilkes here. It took me the entire day to find my way out of the cave. Yes, the entire day. Once I got back to base, it turned to day 75. But on this day I raised some megalosauruses and crafted more air conditioners to replace the ones I had to break, thanks to the Rock and Susan. And later on I tried to take on a Reaper with a Spino, but it didn't quite go to plan as always. Uh-oh. And to top the day off I made 5 saddles for my megalosauruses. But they weren't. Oh no, I made Megalosaurus. They all have the same name! On a brighter note though, for day 76 I was making med brews and realised you can make Christmas skins with the spare coal and mistletoe I had. So I made some outfits that just don't look right in ARK. Hello guys and welcome back to another 100 days. This doesn't look right. And my drakes were taking up way too much space at base, so I made Rock Drake Mountain and it looked kind of menacing. And this time, I made the right Megalo saddles. The next day I headed back to the red zone to kill a Reaper. The reason why I needed his glands to summon Rockwell, and as I was about to kill him, he burrowed away in fear. Yep, that was kind of annoying. Totally didn't spend all day trying to find it and kill it, but yep, no, you just do that. And in the evening I did get a good Megalo saddle, and I also took a bit of a tumble off a cliff. Day 78, I tested my luck with gatches again, but didn't really get anything good, and a raptor just had to interrupt, didn't it? So I headed home and kind of raised my megalos. I didn't really give them much attention, imprinting, or even really food because I'm a great person. Day 79, when I look back on, some raptors spawn camped me. Very nice of you guys. And I headed home for some food from my incomplete greenhouse that is now yielding harvest. And to really top off the day, I got the item which was the only reason I've been going up to the surface every day and is the one item I need to complete Rockwell. I was very happy about this. Yes! Yes! Day 80 has no footage, but my notes just say I farmed gunpowder all day as I needed hundreds of bullets, like hundreds. Day 81 I farmed a bunch of metal with Metal Smasher and a bunch of wood with Roadrunner, and decided I would actually finally feed my starving dinos because I did need them a little bit. I then headed to kill a Reaper again, but with more spinos this time so we could kill it before it could run away, and believe it or not, it worked. Day 82 I put all my important boss items in a tribute chest and then crafted bullets. Lots of bullets. And then went on a crystal run to finally finish my greenhouse, and I think it looks pretty neat. And then I eventually used my brain to farm stone with Goku and just carry him with Miss Krabs. You know, this would have made it so much easier early on because I could jump everywhere and it's so much quicker. Day 83 I built a Reaper trap as I wanted one to impregnate me. Wow, I never thought that sentence would come out my mouth, but the reason I wanted to do such ungodly acts is because the only way to get a Reaper for yourself is to give birth to it. I lured a Reaper up, but the trap ended up failing because I did a couple things wrong, so I headed home and got that stupid poison effect again. Day 84 I headed back to the trap, lured a Reaper up and well, trapped it. It worked this time, and I left my 2 Spinos there to munch on it, getting its health down, while I went back to my base to make a magnifying glass. What? How is it so expensive? It's a stick with glass. And I didn't have any of the obsidian needed, so I headed back to the red zone, got the obsidian and made the magnifying glass, which I used to see when it was below a certain health, and turns out it was pretty close to being ready to impregnate me. It wasn't working at first, which was scaring me because my armor was quickly breaking, and if that breaks I am dead to radiation poisoning. I'm pretty sure it's because I had a shoulder pet, so I ditched him and then she impregnated me. Oh, she's doing it. And after her giving me such a wonderful gift, I murdered her to get 75 levels for the baby. I don't know how it works, don't ask me, it just does. Day 85 I wasn't able to do much until the baby was born, so I planted plant species Z seed in my greenhouse as they make like flashbangs and, well, it's kinda cool, and I decided I would give birth in here so I could keep an eye on it from the outside as I don't really want to go near it, but the time was near and I was terrified for what was about to happen. Oh, it's coming, Med bros. Where is it? Oh, hello. Eat. That was a bit disturbing and, you know, not a pleasant sight, but I guess it didn't go too bad. And so for the rest of the day, I just farmed med brews while imprinting the Reaper. On day 86, some of those flashbangs or plant species Z's had finished and I tried them out. Right, does this actually flash? Oh, my eyes. Jesus. But more importantly, Sir Charles VI had fully grown and he looked awesome and I took him out for a spin. This thing's a menace. Oh, look inside its mouth. Day 87 I fixed the hazmat suits and went back to kill more Reapers for more glands again. Yes, I know I keep doing this, but I had to use them for the birth. Turns out there was 2 and they both tag teamed my Spino and he fell into the bad no-no pink leg. So I killed the Reaper, got what I needed and apparently he was still alive. I went to save him but a Reaper came out the water so I literally left him there to die. I'm such a good person. And I was still in the red zone on day 88 looking for basilisks as I needed their scales for Rockwell, and eventually I found one, killed it, got the scale, and I stopped off at the Rockwell summoning place to check exactly what I did need, and then I put it in my tribute chest where it's nice and safe. Day 89 started with some Spino runaways I had to save, and for the whole day I was basically just sorting things out that I need for Rockwell, and when double checking my tributes, turns out I still needed one more basilisk scale. Great, so the whole of day 90 was basilisk hunting, and I found a total number of 2. Yes, they're so rare, it took so long. Day 92, I was finishing off my preparations for the gear I need, like a riot shield would probably be quite useful, and then I cried up my dinos, flew down into the red zone and threw out my megalos. Day 92 to 94, OBS zoomed in so much that the footage wasn't even worth showing, but the only things that really happened in these days was transporting the rest of my dinos to the boss arena, putting them in a nice circle, and just more preparations of like making med brews and cooking up food. Day 95, I used my last pieces of mistletoe to try get something good from the gacha, and luckily I got 2 dino candies to increase movement speed. But I was also building a bridge the last few days over the river, which I should have done a while ago, but hey ho, I'm doing it now and it's kinda cool. And by day 97, the bridge was finished, so I'll almost never be able to use it, but I think it adds a nice touch to the world. Hey you there, I just want to say if you've made it this far, thank you very much, because this video is just over an hour, so it is quite a lot of commitment to watch, and if you have, comment 100 days. I have big plans for my next videos that if you want to get involved in, you need to join the Discord. Day 98, I left my base for the last time, kind of sad, and I turned up to my neat dino circle to where Drake had to ruin it, didn't it? So I had to go get another bulb duck from my base. I really don't have any emotional attachment to my dinos anymore, and then I left my base for the last time. Hopefully. And for the rest of day 98 and early 99, I sat there force feeding my dinos meat until they were all max health as we needed them at their top of their game. And here's who will be joining us in this battle. And here we are ready for the boss fight. With a strange crew, not the average that you would think of. We've got Dwayne, we've got all our Spinos. The OGs aren't here because they're not strong enough. We have a bunch of our Megalosauruses. We got our spare Rock Drake, of course. We got Miss Krabs and Sir Charles VI. This guy's a tank because I also gave these two candy, which basically just increases their movement speed, but it's cool anyway. And the beta. Make sure everyone's in the circle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Whoa, ho, 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 that was close. Come on. No, you're in my way. No. There we go. 1. Glowtail's dead already. Uh-oh. Rock Drake, no! Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 stop! Dwayne, stop! Jesus Christ! Miss Krabs, no! Legend! No, no, I'm stuck, no! Come on, so close. Yes, wait. No! So close. So close. Come on. Come on. Pop. Pop. 1. Yes. Yes. Woo. Oh. Yes. Oh, that's so. Yes. Oh. Oh, look at that. What a success. Wow. That was awesome.